Donald Trump proving that even though he is running for president, there is no Twitter feud that is too small for him. So actor Samuel L. Jackson was asked in an interview, who's a better golfer, he or Trump? I don't cheat at golf, but Samuel L. Jackson cheats with his game. He had no choice. Stop doing commercials.
He took to Twitter, and Trump tweeted here, I don't know Samuel L. Jackson, to the best of my knowledge. I haven't played golf with him, and think he does too many TV commercials. Boring. Not a fan.
Ever gotten a bill for something you never signed up for? Yeah, me too. But bet you've never gotten one from Donald Trump's golf club. Well, Samuel L. Jackson did, and boy, did he have something to say about it. This isn't just celebrity drama. It's a David versus Goliath story that'll have you cheering from your couch. Jackson didn't just get mad, he got even in the most epic way possible. Wanna know how? Stick around, cause this story's got more layers than Trump's spray tan. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. The truth is emerging as Jackson probes further. It's even more ridiculous than Trump's comb-over, which he unveiled during a hurricane. Evidence suggests that the orange one joined the group, even though Jackson had no idea he had done so.
Mr. Jackson, could you talk about your tweet? Are you going to leave the U.S. or are you staying here? I'm just asking. You just tweeted it out. Why are you all so anxious for me to leave? I pay more than you. I won't say that part. Him too.
Everybody keeps saying I said I was leaving. I was doing a Jimmy Kimmel skit. I was portraying a Magic 8 Ball. You remember that? Did you see that?
I did see that. I'm just asking the question to clear it up. We'll clear it up.
You could have cleared it up by being a smart journalist yourself and saying, you know that was a Jimmy Kimmel skit, right?
It seems like Trump is getting caught up in this strange game of surprise. Golf is now within your capabilities. What Jackson is likely thinking is something like, I'd rather deal with this golf club drama than risk my life fighting off an alien invasion. Sam is now prepared to capitalize on Trump's cunning strategies even before you utter the word "for." He will not stand for the BS that Donnie Diapers is attempting to pull off. You get a golf membership from Trump as a surprise because you're more famous for making headlines than lemonade. Alternatively, keep your MAGA hats on. This tale will be considerably more convoluted than Trump's tax returns, which were already messy. After some thought, Jackson decides it's time to bring up the strange drama surrounding the golf club. Everything smells like a truckload of spoiled eggs, and he never stays quiet when something is wrong.
One quick question about a little kerfuffle that you and Donald Trump are in. I just wanted to know, are you surprised that this has become a thing in the press?
Is it a thing in the press?
Why do you think he's saying?
I don't know. I don't care. Yeah, come on. He has to say whatever he has to say. He has to say. You know, and it's one of those interesting things that he called me one day to play golf. Not to play with him, but to play with a friend of his. No, it's not. Tell me it's not. I mean, really? I mean, out of all the things that need to be dealt with presidentially, he's worried about me saying that he cheats at golf? Or, that he doesn't really know me? Is that what the deal is?
The words, "I've had it with these motherfulling bills from this motherfucking golf club," uttered by Jackson, are almost audible. To tell you the truth, we are all eagerly anticipating him to pull a Pulp Fiction on Trump's lower back. It would be the same as seeing David vanquish Goliath if the giant had a less than stellar haircut and a tanned complexion. David would always come out on top. You notice that Trump's little thumbs began to twitch just when you thought this golf drama couldn't possibly get any more outrageous. It is time for everyone to have a tantrum on Twitter. Oh my goodness, Twitter. The orange-tinted golf fan melts down after admitting he has never heard of Samuel L. Jackson. Considering Spider-Man has made cameos in 8 separate Marvel films, it's the same as claiming you can't recognize him. Compared to his memory, Trump's golf swing is more steady. Nevertheless, stay tuned for more. The fact that Jackson has been in too many ads has enraged Donnie Diapers. An analogy to the saying, pot calling the kettle orange, emerges while thinking about this discussion. This is the opinion of a man who, given the chance, would brand anything, even toilets and steaks, with his name. It takes Trump's business ventures even less less time to bomb than it does for a tweet. As he cries out to the other kids in the jar for the last cookie, he acts much older than his years. An army of Jackson supporters can be assembled in the time it takes to utter the words "Make America Golf Again." People are making fun of Trump's weak comeback effort on social media. What you are seeing here is similar to seeing a Cheeto try to fight a panther. The man we can trust, Sam, will never give Trump the last word. He is getting ready to lay out some hard, unmovable proof.
I want to ask you about Donald Trump. You are in a feud with Donald Trump right now. Do you know this?
No, I don't.
Because this is very exciting.
Oh,
for
really?
me, because he doesn't like me either, and so anytime
okay.
there's somebody new he doesn't like, I feel a fraternity, a brotherhood with him.
Yeah, and I had my assistant call and tell him I don't really belong to that club and I haven't been there in 3 years. And they go, well, you are a member and here's your member number. Okay, so we're having beef?
You're having beef because I guess you said in an interview that you were a better golfer than him, and then you told a story. Is this true that he signed you up for one of your golf clubs and didn't tell you?
Yeah.
He really delivers when you need him to. Even more thrilling than a freshly baked lightsaber is the photo of a bill from Trump's golf club that Jackson shares on Instagram. A hole-in-one, if you will. It sounds like he's saying, "Hey Trump, remember me now." After all, before you can even say fake news, the post has gone viral and fans are sharing it everywhere. However, things begin to heat up at this point. Jackson decided to remove his home address from his post after a while, so he wouldn't attract any unwanted attention. It had already begun to spread like wildfire throughout the environment by that point though. It seems as though Trump had inadvertently revealed his own nudity, but it is actually evidence of his forgetfulness, not his nudity. I am deeply sorry. Everything that has happened is in line with Trump's usual behavior. His reaction to criticism is lightning fast. He starts attacking people personally the second they say "Kofef."
They were charging me some pool fee for being at I haven't been there. But somebody did send me something today that said Trump said he didn't know me.
He said he didn't know you. I actually have his
Oh, let me
tweet
see
right
the
here.
tweet.
This is very exciting. He's with exposure. He thinks it's very careful to just barely be on TV at all.
Barely get yourself out there.
But is that true? You say you claim right here you have met him.
Yeah, I met him a lot.
You've played golf with him.
I played golf with him.
I don't know Samuel L. Jackson, to best of my knowledge, haven't played golf with him, and think he does too many TV commercials. Boring, not a fan.
Not a bad thing.
Now, it's very interesting when Donald Trump says someone is out on TV too much.
Pretending to be unfamiliar with the people around him seems to be his go-to tactic. You can be sure he will claim complete ignorance of America before long. The remarkable reaction that Jackson had to Trump's tweet would be fascinating to hear about. What a hoot! By providing real evidence and utilizing humor, he is putting an end to Trump's absurd claims, like taking a class on how to stop a bully in its tracks. This is an invaluable experience. That Jackson is just as badass off screen as he is on screen is something he is proving right now. Put another way, that's all there is to it, people. Our class on dealing with idiots in a business-like way has just ended thanks to Samuel L. Jackson. You can't just take life as it comes and accept the golf club bill that pops up out of nowhere. You dismiss it with a chuckle before delivering a rebuttal that leaves no space for compromise. No one should be afraid to lose some Twitter followers in their fight against injustice, as our fearless hero so eloquently reminds us. The condition of Jackson's finances does not seem to worry him. You are aware, my darling, that those checks have already been cashed. In the future, when you see anything fishy happening in politics, bring out your inner Samuel L. Jackson. No one will be able to tell. That Instagram post of yours could trigger Trump's next tantrum. You must watch our forthcoming video in which we examine Trump's tantrum following Michelle Obama's crushing smackdown. I intend to attend without a doubt.